Hey, 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 hello everybody. Welcome to Woodstock. This is so cool. I have to tell you, I am so stoked about this show tonight. I have a really soft place in my heart for Woodstock. And I have to tell you that I'm a history buff that way. I've looked up stuff. I was 11 years old when Woodstock happened, so I really didn't get to see Woodstock, but I went years and years later just to the grounds just because I was such a fan of it, and I was in the area also looking at the Martin Guitar Company where they make guitars and stuff. So we put that in the trip there. Took my daughter through it. It was pretty cool. Anyways, here's the story. I am going to play tonight songs from Woodstock. I'm only going to do songs from Woodstock. I'm going to play them from the very beginning to the end. In order that they actually were played at the band at the concert. And here's how it works. There were 32 people playing at Woodstock. I'm not going to be able to have time to play all 32 people. Each of them did anywhere between 4 and 19 songs. Each. There were a whole bunch of songs. In fact, I actually did a little spreadsheet. Let me get that out. And I can tell you, because I added them up, there were 315 songs played at Woodstock. I'm going to play 16 tonight. Now, I'm not going to play one from every performer, clearly. Again, that's too many. And I'm only going to play one from each of the performers that I do play. Okay? So let's keep going. Just so we know, it was actually, Woodstock was actually called an Aquarian Exposition, 3 Days of Love and Peace. It became called Woodstock because that was where the concert was originally going to be played in, although it ended up being played in Bethel, New York, because Woodstock couldn't have them. In the meantime, I'll just keep on going. I'm going to start with what would be the, I think it would be the, let's take a look. I'm going to start with actually the number 6 performer. The first performer of the show was Richie Havens. Although Sweetwater, there was a band called Sweetwater. They were scheduled to be the first, but they got stuck in traffic. They didn't anticipate that much traffic, so they got stuck in traffic with all their equipment and stuff. Ended up being that they helicoptered them in, so they were there and actually performed in the number 3 spot. But the number 1 spot was filled by Richie Havens. They said, man, take this guitar, get out there and play. And he went out and played. And he came back and they said, no, keep going, we need longer. And he went out and played, and he came back and they said, no, go back out, we need you to play again. Richie actually ended up playing 11 songs for that. And after that came a guy by the name of, he was a Swami. I don't know how do you say his name. Sri Swami Sachindananda, something like that. But he was a Swami, and he gave a 15-minute invocation for the show. Then came Sweetwater, and when they were finally there and able to set up and go. And they actually played 10 songs. A guy by the name of Bert Summer came along. He was playing, he was pretty popular in the villages of New York. That's where most of these people knew each other from. And this guy, Bert Summer, was in the musical Hair. But he also had some albums out and stuff. But, he came on. He played 10 songs. And then a guy by the name of Tim Hardin came out, and he played acoustically. He played a couple of songs. One of the songs that he played, I'm going to do right now. He wrote it, but Bobby Darin made it popular. Bobby Darin got famous with this. Well, he was famous already, but he did this song. But I'm going to sing it right now. And thank you guys for coming. Let's get started. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If a tinker were my trade would you still find me carrying the pots I made, following behind me? Save my love through loneliness, save my love through sorrow. If I give you my onlyness, you give me your tomorrow. If I work my hands in wool, would you still love me? Answer me, baby, yes I would. I put you above me. If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your colored blouse, the soft shoes shining? If I were a carpenter, then you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? So, all right, so that's the first song that we were going to do. And again, that was Tim Harden. And Tim actually, Tim came on about 8:30 at night. The whole concert started at 5 p.m. on Friday. It was only supposed to be 3 days, but it kind of bled over into Monday. In fact, almost noon on Monday before it was all over. And again, it had 32 performers. The very last one was Jimi Hendrix. Anyways, going back, the next person that they had on stage was Rabbi Shankar. Rabbi Shankar played the sitar, and he was very popular as being one of the people that taught George Harrison of the Beatles how to play sitar, which he included in a lot of Beatles songs. So Rabbi was very, very popular. He played just 3 songs. After him became a lady by the name of Melanie. Now, Melanie later in life became very popular for singing, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. But that song wasn't made back then. It was made after Woodstock. She had some other songs, some very folky, some very anti-war songs and stuff. And she played about 7 songs. And then came Arlo Guthrie. Arlo Guthrie was the son of Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie was a big folk hero, sort of like Bob Dylan, but much more underground, I guess. But Arlo got up on stage and he did this particular song. In fact, he played 7 songs, and this was the one that I think this was his first one of the set. Takes me just a minute to come up with it. Hey, guys, I want to thank you guys all for coming. Don't forget to make sure you take care of the venue directly right here in front of me to my right, and also take care of Miss Jody over there. She's hosting for us tonight. As soon as this song opens up, I will sing it. Here we go. All right. Woo! Coming into London from over the pole, flying in a big airliner, chickens flying everywhere on the plane. Could we ever feel much finer? Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please. Customs man, yeah. There's a guy with a ticket to Mexico. No, he couldn't look much stranger. Walking in the hall with his things in on, smiling said he was the Lone Ranger. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Woman walking on the moving floor, tripping on the escalator. There's a man in the line and she's blowing his mind, thinking that he's already made her. Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. From London, from over the pole, flying in a big airliner. Chickens flying everywhere around the plane. Could we ever feel my huts finer? Coming in from Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't touch my bags if you please, Mr. Customs Man. Yeah, all right. All right. Yeah, that was a pretty cool song by him. Apparently, it had a little bit of to do with real life. I guess his band had put some things in his luggage that they didn't tell him about when he was traveling. It wasn't a couple of keys. It was some other things, some green stuff. But that made the song a little more interesting, the way he wrote it. So anyways, he played, let me take a look. Arlo Guthrie played 7 songs. Yeah, 7 songs, and that was the most popular one that he did. After him came Joan Baez. Joan Baez was a writer, songwriter. I think she might be still out there. I don't know if Joan's still alive. I think she is, but she was quite prolific. She did a lot of protest songs and a lot of hippie stuff. And she sang an acoustic set, and she sang about Joe Hill. She told the story about a guy who got arrested by the police and all that. Anyways, she went on for quite a while. She actually started at 12 o'clock. At 1 o'clock in the morning. And then right after her set, the rain came real heavy, so they basically shut everything down till the morning. The whole idea to Woodstock was that they were going to have a concert where they had bands where you could camp, and then there was an art exhibition. That was the whole concept of it. So, yeah, people were there to stay the night. And I think tickets ended up costing what would be, I don't remember what it was, but it was like $100 to $150 for all 3 days in current U.S. money. So imagine being able to see 32 artists for like $150 now. All right. Let's keep on going. The next artist that we have that we're going to sing for, Quill came up after them. They started at, what time did Quill start? Quill started in the afternoon at 12:15 on Saturday. They only sang 4 songs. I don't know much about the band Quill, but right after them was Country Joe, and Country Joe did the famous "Give Me an F, Give Me a U." They called it the Fish Cheer. I couldn't find the music for that. I would have loved to have done that, but Joe did 14 songs. I think it was. No, excuse me. Joe did 9 songs. And then came on a band that had just put out a brand new album. They hadn't had an album out before that. They were from San Francisco. I think they might have played Monterey, but I'm not sure because I think they had just started. And they featured one great guitarist who's still going today, and a kid that's 18 years old and did one hell of a drum solo. The band was called Santana, and this was one of I think the second or third song that they did of the evening. As soon as I can pull it up. Hope you can all hear me okay. Oh yeah. You got to change your evil way, baby. Before I start loving you, you got to change, baby. And every word that I'm saying is true. You got me running, hiding all over town. You got me sneaking, peeping, and running you down. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change, baby. Baby, when I come home, baby, baby, my house is dark and my pops are cold. You hang around, baby, with Gene and Joan and who knows who. I'm getting tired of waiting and fooling around. I want somebody that don't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Janice back there on the keyboards. She's my sweetheart. She's also the person that takes care of me, coordinates everything, gets everything for me here. The man to my right, that's Mr. Bonds. Bonds so cool, man. He's playing bass tonight. Back there on the drums we have Jim Blackbull. Jim plays drums and a lot of other things and DJs everything. And right here to my left, your right, Miss Sarah Knightley. When I come home, baby, my house is dark and my pots are cold. You hang around, baby, with Gene and Joan and who knows who. I'm getting tired of waiting and fooling around. I'll find somebody that won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So much fun. And I think that was actually a short version. I think that was actually a short version of that song. When they played some epically long songs. But one of the songs that they played there was called Soul Sacrifice. Do yourself a favor if you've never seen it. Try to find it on YouTube, but make sure you try to find the long version in which the 18-year-old kid, I think his name was, what's his name? Shire? Whatever his name was. He played this solo that was just out of this world, man. And just to sit and watch him and see how they put it all together was just so cool. Do yourself a favor and check that out. It's a really piece of history. Michael Shrive, that was his name. And again, he was 18 years old when he played it. Amazing. So we're going to go on. The next band that played was a guy by the name of John Sebastian. Now, if you've heard the name John Sebastian, used to be was part of the Loving Spoonful. And he had stopped at the concert because he kind of was in that area, and he just kind of wanted to attend the concert. And he was back there hanging out with the artists because he was an artist, right? And they said, "Hey, can you go out and play?" He says, "Man, I don't have a guitar." So he borrowed Tim Hardin's guitar. Remember the guy that wrote the first song that we played? he borrowed his guitar. In fact, the story is he didn't give it back for years and years later. But he borrowed Tim Hardin's guitar, and he went out and he played, I think he played 5 songs acoustically. Then he had to leave to go to Boston, I think, for a show. This is one of the songs. Come and talk about the things we did today. Here and laugh about our funny little ways while we have a few minutes to breathe. And I know that it's time you must leave, but darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you don't. Oh, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught. Oh, for the great relief of having you to talk to. And now, a quarter of my life is almost past. I think I've come to see myself at last. And I see that the time spent confused was the time that I spent without you. And I feel myself in blue. So darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you don't. Oh, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught. Oh, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Darling, my darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you don't. Oh, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught. Oh, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Go and beat your crazy head against the sky. Try and see beyond the houses in your eyes. It's okay to shoot the moon. Darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute. You don't. Oh, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since I taught. Oh, for the great relief of having you to talk to. Yes. I hope you guys are all having fun out there. Please make sure you're taking care of the venue and taking care of Miss Jody. She's doing the hosting tonight. Make sure you also you're TPing your friends in here. This is a pretty cool venue that was made by Sarah here, and she recreated the whole Woodstock stage and everything just fantastically. A really great rendition of the actual venue. It's really cool, and I want to thank you for having me. Let me play here tonight, because again, this has been one of my dreams for a long time. Let me switch guitars here, because we're going to switch. The first day of Woodstock was mostly acoustic. They set it up that way, so the first day was mostly acoustic, and the next days were more electric and stuff. Didn't go specifically to that plan, but did follow a little bit. Let's take a look here. We'll stop that one. Here we go. So yeah, moving on. Sure, he says he moves on, but he doesn't. Let's take a look. I hope I'm not talking too much for you. So after John Sebastian, there was a guy by the name of Keith Hartley. I'm not sure. I don't know who he is. He played at quarter to five on Saturday night. He played 6 songs, and then came an act called the Incredible String Band, and they played. They're different kind of a music. I think they had like a wash tub and a thump bucket and some other stuff. But they're the Incredible String Band, and they played 6 songs. They came in at 6 p.m. on Saturday. But at 9 p.m. on Saturday, let me just make sure that was 9 p.m. Yeah, at 7:30 p.m. rather, on Saturday, came a band called Canned Heat. And they played 7 songs, and one of the songs that they played is featured on the Woodstock album. It's one of the first, or Woodstock movie. It's one of the first songs that you hear as people are coming up to the venue. But yeah, they were a pretty cool band. I'm about to put them on. I just have to push the button. Going Up the Country by Canned Heat.
Country, baby, don't you wanna go? I'm going up the country, baby, don't you wanna go? I'm going to some place where I've never been before. Going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. We can jump in the water, stay drunk all the time. Look at that fluter. I'm gonna leave the city, got to get away. I'm gonna leave this city, got to get away. All this fussing and fighting, man, you know I sure can't stay. Now, baby, back and leaving drunk, you know we gotta leave today. Just exactly where we're going, I cannot say, but we might even leave the USA. 'Cause there's a brand new game that I would want to play. No use of you running, or screaming and crying, 'cause you got a home as long as I've got mine.
All right. Hey, so the next band was Mountain, which featured a guy by the name of, who did it feature? What's his name? West. Leslie West. Leslie West was a guitar player. And Leslie West played with Mountain, and they did some really cool stuff. They came on at 9 o'clock in the evening. They played 11 songs. Understand, let's see, that the Grateful Dead came on after them. But the Grateful Dead did a very no-no thing. They came out at 10:30, and their sound guy screwed around with the electronics, with the electricity stuff, and changed the ground, said it was all screwed up, and he switched the ground around. It had been raining a little bit, and so all during the concert, all during the show, the Grateful Dead players, Bob Weir in particular, Jerry Garcia, were getting shocked from their guitars. They were getting shocks on their fingers, and they were getting shocks from the microphone stands. They said they were watching little lightning things, little electricity things bounce off the stage. And of course, they were feeling no pain. They may have they may have seen more than they actually were feeling. But anyways, yeah, it kind of messed some things up for a while. But they performed very poorly, according to them. They said that was one of the worst concerts that they'd ever had. They only played 5 songs by the time it was all over. They started at 10:30 at night, and by the time they were finally done, 12:30 at night, Creedence Clearwater Revival came on. Now, Creedence did 11 songs. The thing about Creedence is they didn't like how their sound system was. They didn't like how it looked, so they refused to be in the Woodstock movie, or refused, I think they were even refused to be on the soundtrack. Whatever it was, they were the first band actually signed. They were one of the biggest bands signed, and after the promoters signed Creedence, the rest of the people just kind of fell into line. Everybody wanted to play. And they didn't get to play until Saturday. Well, actually, it would be Sunday at 12:30 in the morning, 12:30, just right after midnight. This was one of the songs they played. In fact, they played a set of 11 songs, and this was the last song of their set before they went off. And they were in a bad mood after that. For one thing, it had rained. It had downpoured.
Here we go. Hello, Aisha. Hello, how you doing? Hi, Brandy. Hey, Rebecca's here. Hello, Gon. How you doing? Hi, Lucia. Hey, Sappy's here. Hi, Sappy. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you, Susie Q. I like the way you walk, I like the way you talk, I like the way you walk, I like the way you talk, Susie Q. Hello, Jasmine. How you doing? Hi, Tammy. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. Hello, Gon. Hi, Marie. How you doing? Hi, Lucia. We'll say that you'll be true. We'll say that you'll be true. We'll say that you'll be true. Never leave me blue, Susie Q. We'll say that you'll be mine. Say that you'll be mine. We'll say that you'll be mine, baby, all the time, Susie Q. Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Baby, I love you. Susie Q. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Baby, I love you. Susie Q. All right. Isn't that fun? There were a lot of Creedence songs. I'm trying to pick one out of the group, and like I say, I've already rehearsed all these and put them all together. So I hope that we can get to some of the other. If you have requests or something like that, I can't do really requests today because I've already got a pre-established set I'm doing. But if you do have something and you want to send it to me, maybe we could stick around after. This set will go on for more than an hour. I promise you that. After Creedence Clearwater Revival went off, there was a lady that came on by the name of Janis Joplin. Now I'm not going to do a Janis Joplin song because I can't do the voice. I just can't do it, and she's got just too much invested in it for me to be able to do a good Janis. So I'm doing you a favor by not doing Janis Joplin. But Janis did 10 songs. She did A Piece of My Heart. She did. Oh my God! I wish I could tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you. She started out with Raise Your Hand. She said, As Good As You've Been to This World. She did To Love Somebody. Then she did Summertime. Try Just a Little Bit Harder. She did The Cosmic Blues. She did I Can't Turn You Loose. Then she did Work Me, Lord. That was on the album. That was on the movie, Work Me, Lord. She did A Piece of My Heart, and then she did Ball and Chain. Fantastic stuff. If you guys get a chance, make sure you see the movies. And always look it up on YouTube. See what you can find. There's a lot of stuff that didn't make it to the record or record or the movie that's on YouTube. You can find. The next band that came out was Sly Stone. Now Sly had to be coaxed out. He didn't want to come out. They finally went in and said, "You got to get out there now. It's time." So he went out and. Sly and the Family Stone came out at 3:30 in the morning. They did 9 songs, including the song that I'm going to sing for you now. This was one of them kind of later in his set list. But I do love this song. And you guys can sing along to it. I've actually included this one in a lot of my shows. Come on now, open it up. And again, thank you guys for coming. Make sure you're taking care of the venue. Make sure you're taking care of Miss Jody over there. Let's play this one. And sing along with me on this one, if you will, all right? There's a part that's all yours. It's all yours. Hey, 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 hey! Beat is getting stronger. Music's getting longer, too. Music is a flash at me. Well, I want to take you higher. I want to take you higher. Baby, 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 light my fire. Oh yeah, but I want to take you higher. Sing this with me, ready? Boom, like a boom, like a boom. Do it, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Beat is nitty-gritty. Sound is in your city too. Music still flashing me. Don't you wanna get higher? Don't you wanna get higher? Baby, 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 light my fire. Woo, wanna take you higher. Woo, alright. Boom, like a, boom, like a good boom, boom. There's a gesture somewhere for that. Boom like a 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 boom, 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 like a boom. Higher, higher, oh yeah, now higher, higher, higher. Don't you light my fire? Ooh, yeah. Wanna take you higher. There to make you move. Sound is there to help you groove. Music's still flashing me, take you places. Well, I wanna take you higher. Yeah, 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 higher. Baby, 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 light my fire. Woo, oh yeah. Take you high, 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 high. Boom, like a boom, like a boom, boom, like a 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 boom, higher. Let me take you higher. Don't you wanna go higher? Come on with me higher. Oh, you higher. Won't you light my fire? Oh yeah. I wanna take you higher. Boom like a boom, 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 higher. Do you feel it? Higher. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Higher. Don't you wanna go higher? Woo, yeah, higher. I wanna take you higher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom like a boom, 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 like a higher. Always a tripper, never a slipper. Hey, ha! I wanna take you higher. Yeah, yeah. I wanna take you higher. Like a boom, 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 like a boom. Everybody get higher, 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 higher. Boom, like a boom, like a boom.
Was that enough boom lackas? I feel like we ran out of boom lackas too early. What do you think? Okay, not really. It was way too much. So okay, after our friends Sly and the Family Stone finished their set at 5:00 in the morning, The Who came on, and it was right after it rained. The Who had come on, and The Who actually had just put out an album called Tommy, which is a rock opera that they had just written. So they did a lot of the Tommy songs there at the festival. Song we're going to sing for you tonight from The Who is not a Tommy song. It's called My Generation. And it's new for me here, so let's go at it here. Hopefully you guys aren't getting bored. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. I'm not talking too much, but I still want to make sure that you know how special this concert was. There were 460,000 people at least that came to this. There's so many different what do you want to call it? Accounting of how many people were here. Some people said 600,000. Some people said 500. I think 460. I think was an official count at some point or another. But they didn't know because they didn't sell tickets for all of it. They sold like 100 and some tickets, and next thing you know, people started coming, and they hadn't put up the fences yet all the way, so the people just walked over the fences. They realized early on they can't throw people out that didn't have tickets for the second day or anything like that, so they just said, okay, it's a free concert, let's just keep on going. So the promoters took a bath, at least on the concert. They made it back on the album and the movie years later, but yeah, they took a bath for that for a while. The Who came on, they did a song called My Generation.
People try to put us down just because we get around. Things they do look awful cold. I hope I die before I get old. This is my generation. This is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try and dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. Just talking about my generation. My generation. This is my generation, baby. Play it, Bob. Why don't you all just fade away? Don't try and dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. Just talking about my generation. This is my generation. This is my generation, baby. My generation. My generation. People try to put us down just because we get around. Things they do look awful cold. I hope I die before I get old. My generation, baby. My generation. Generation, talk about my generation. My generation, my generation, it's my generation. My generation, baby, it's my generation. My generation, This is my generation. My generation.
And just so you know, I don't stutter. That was actually part of the song. I'm sure you guys already all knew that. All right, so the next band that was up, those guys played, like I say, they played 11 songs. Oh, I take that back. It looks like the Who played 24 different songs because they had several in that rock opera Tommy, the thing that they did. Anyways, at 8 o'clock at night, the Jefferson Airplane came on. That was Grace Slick and the Jefferson Airplane. And they did 13 different songs, and they were very cool. It was like, it was 8 a.m., 8 a.m. on Sunday. I can't remember what were the famous words. Maybe Sarah can remember the famous words that Grace Slick said about breakfast. Or good morning music or something like that. The song I'm going to do from them is Somebody to Love, but if you guys do want to hear White Rabbit, stick around to the end and remind me and I'll do it. But right now I'm going to do Somebody to Love.
When the truth is found to be lies, with all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Oh. When the garden flowers, baby, are dead. Yes, and your mind is so full of red. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes, I say your eyes may look like hell. Yeah, but in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where it is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Oh. Tears running all down your breast. And your friends, baby, they treat you like a gift. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Oh. Hey, Jay, good to see you.
All right. Are you guys having fun? Because I'm having a blast tonight. I hope I'm not talking too much. It is tonight. It's a very historic, Woodstock was a very historic event. It was 3 days, actually 4 days of peace. They didn't have a whole lot. They didn't have riots or anybody hurting, or I think 2 children were born at it. It was peaceful. The National Guard came in, and instead of carrying guns and everything that they might do nowadays, who knows, but they brought in food and dropped it from a helicopter for these people. food and medical supplies. Man, that was fantastic. Everybody was on the same page. It was all right. So right after Miss Grace Slick and the Jefferson Airplane came a little feller by the name of Joe Cocker. And he sang a Beatles song that made him very famous. I'm going to do that one right now. Let's get it up here. There we go. Come on. Ooh. All right, let's take a look. This will feature Sarah Knightley back there on the Hammond organ back there.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song, and I will try not to sing out of key. Oh baby, I get by. All I need is my buddies. I said I'm gonna get high. Oh, yeah. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
No, no. How do I feel at the end of the day?
Are you sad cause you're on your own?
I tell you, I don't get no sad no more. I'm gonna get down with my friends. Hey, 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 I'm gonna try. Gonna keep on getting high. I need someone to love. I just need someone that knows just where I'm going, yeah. Someone that knows where so wait, baby, yeah, I'm gonna make it with my friends. Oh, I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm certain that it happens all the time.
What do you see when you turn out the light?
I can't tell you, but it sure feels like mine, yeah. Don't you know I'm gonna make it with my friends? I promised myself I'd get by. Said I'm gonna try it, but not too hard. There's gonna be somebody gonna treat me right. Oh, I know. Somebody take me down. Oh, yeah, yeah. Said I'm gonna get by with my friend, I tell you. Yes, I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna try it with my friend. Never gonna stop me no more. keep on trying. I'm gonna try. No, yeah, I'm gonna try, my friend. Oh, I'm gonna be fine. Yes, I'm gonna get it on my load.
What a fun song. And it doesn't have to be a comparison to the Beatles. But I do like that version. So right after Joe Cocker, Country Joe and the Fish came out and they did a little bit more. They did a little bit more time. They did 13 more songs on Sunday at 2 p.m. It was really cool. And then after that, there was a band that I can't wait to do next. The band was called, it was Alvin Lee. The band was called 10 Years After. Now, real quick story. 10 Years After used to play on the same headline and used to open for the Beatles when they were playing Hamburg when they first started. They called themselves at the time, Janice, maybe you remember what they called themselves, the J-Cats, I think, or something like that. And they eventually changed their name to 10 Years After, which signified they were 10 years after Elvis Presley had started. So, which was one of their idols. So he did this one, which is a guitar. It's absolutely a fantastic tune for a guitar. Let's put it that way. It's called "I'm Going Home." If this one doesn't get you moving, I don't know what will.
See my baby, going home. See my baby, going home. See my baby, oh baby, so good. My baby, oh be good. I'm going home, my baby, home to see my girl. Oh baby, I'm coming home. Oh, baby, I'm coming home. Tell me about my baby, I'm coming home. Oh, yeah. Gonna see my baby mine. I'm gonna see my baby mine. Oh, but my woman treat me real kind. Oh, I'm going home to see my baby. I'm going home. See my baby, going home. Oh, my baby. All right. Gonna see my baby fine. I'm gonna see my baby, gonna see my baby fine. Gonna tell your mama how good that love of is ours. Oh, I'm going home to see my baby. I'm going home to see my baby. Home, hey, yeah. Take you back, gonna take you back where love belongs. Don't treat me, baby, don't treat me wrong. Oh, don't treat me wrong. Oh, baby, I'm rolling. Baby, baby, I'm rolling. Baby, baby, I'm rolling. Won't you shake me, baby? Won't you give me rolling down? Won't you shake me, baby? Won't you get me rolling down? Oh, baby, we're gonna have some fun. Baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. She cold. I need you. Yeah. Come on over here, baby. There's a whole lot of shaking going on now. See my baby. Yeah. Home, home. Let me see my girl. Come on, been so long. Home. I'm on home. See my baby. I'm going home. See my baby. Gonna take me back, gonna take me where I belong. I'm going home, see my baby. I'm going home, see my baby. Come on, take me home. Yeah. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Way home. Don't take me back, back where I belong. I'm going home. Going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, home, baby. That's where I belong.
Wasn't that fun? Holy mackerel. That one will get me going. I love that song. All right. I'm missing one there. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. All right. So after I know what I'm missing. I'll tell you what I'm missing. Let's see. I'm working on it here. Hey, guys, don't forget to take care of the venue. Make sure you're also taking care of Miss Jody. We are going to run. We already have. We're already past an hour, and we still got a lot of songs to do. Yep. Let's see. That's because I didn't put it in there. All right, that's all right. So, yeah, after 10 years after Alvin Lee and 10 years after, they played 6 songs, and one of them was that epic song. The band came out. The band, as you may remember, was the backup band for Bob Dylan. Now, funny thing about that, Bob Dylan lived in the area. The band was right down the road from where Woodstock was. That was why they chose the area. They thought that a lot of performers would come out and play with them, and they thought the crowd, all those people, believed that Bob Dylan was going to make a appearance. And he never did, but they all said, hey, Bob Dylan's going to play later. We heard Bob Dylan's playing, but he never did come. But the band was there, and the band did this song. The band started at 10 p.m. on Sunday, and they played 11 songs, and one of them was this one. As soon as it comes up, I'll play it.
I pulled in Nazareth, was feeling about half past dead. Just needed a place where I could lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He just grinned and shook my hand. No was all he said. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. I picked up my bag, went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, well, I got to go, but my friend can't stick around. Hey, take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. You put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there's nothing you can say. It's just old Luke and Luke's waiting for Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? He said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your act, you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Oh yeah. Got your cannonball. Now take me on down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her. Regards for everyone. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Oh yeah. All right, I forgot to put a song on my list, but I practiced it, I believe, so I'm going to do it now. The next artist up after the band
Next artist after the band, and the band again did 11 songs. And then Johnny Winter came out. If you know Johnny Winter is one of two brothers. They're both albinos. They both have white hair and red eyes and everything, and they're both fantastic musicians. There's Edgar Winter. Edgar Winter did a song called Frankenstein that was all instrumental. But Johnny Winter was just a raucous little Texan guy that used to play just wild and crazy music, just fast guitar. We're going to do that one next. He did a version of Chuck Berry's Johnny Be Good. And that's what we're going to play here right now, as soon as I can pull it up here. So a little bit of Johnny Be Good. I once went through and recorded as many Johnny CD, and it was a fat CD, so this is Johnny Winter's version of Johnny Be Good. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Well, lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play his guitar like a ringing the bell. So go, go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack and sit beneath the trees above the railroad tracks, and sit beneath the trees linger in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by said they know they'd stop and say, oh boy, that country boy can play. Oh, go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Oh, Johnny Be Good, all right. Oh, come on now, Johnny, do it. Woo! Now, all right now. Now look out, man. His mother told him someday you will be a man, and you will be the leader of a rock and roll band. And many people coming from miles around to hear him play a drum when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying Johnny Be Good tonight. So go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, oh, hey, Johnny Be Good. All right. That was at midnight. Johnny Winter played that at midnight. So imagine midnight on Sunday when people thought the concert was going to be over. They were kept on going, man. They just kept on going. The next band that came up was a band by the name of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And we have a song from Blood, Sweat, and Tears as soon as I pull it up. Again, thank you guys all for coming. Again, it's going over. Sorry it's going over the hour, but I'm having a great time, and I hope you guys are too. And this is just such a wonderful event and such a great piece of history. You might be tired of me talking about it, and I apologize if you do. Here we go. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh, stop. Come on now. There it is. Blood, Sweat, and Tears came on. Let me fix that. There you go. Where are we here? Blood, Sweat, and Tears came on at 1:30 in the morning. 1:30 in the morning on Sunday. Well, actually, it would be Monday morning. And they played 10 songs, and this was one of the ones that they played. Sure it was. And you'll see some horns and stuff in this. That's what I like about this band, is you guys get to see horns and flutes and the whole thing, just as if you were at the concert.
I'm not scared of dying, and I don't really care if it's peace you find in dying. Well, then let my time be near. If it's peace you find in dying, and if dying time is near, just bundle up my coffin, 'cause it's cold way down there. I hear that it's cold way down there, yeah, crazy cold way down there. And when I die, and when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, carry on. Woo! Now, troubles are many, they're as deep as a well. I can swear there ain't no heaven, but I pray there ain't no hell. Swear there ain't no heaven, and I pray there ain't no hell. But I'll never know about living, only my dying will tell. Yeah, it's only dying will tell, yeah, only my dying will tell. And when I die, and when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, carry on. Yeah, yeah. Give me my freedom for as long as I be. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. And all I ask of dying is to go naturally. Yeah, I only want to go naturally. Oh yeah. Ah ha ha. Hey hey hey. Here comes the devil. All right behind me. Oh, look out, children. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, yeah. Don't want to go by the devil. Don't want to go by a demon. Don't want to go by Satan. Don't want to die on easy. Just let me go naturally. And when I die, and when I'm dead, dead, dead and gone, there'll be one child born in our world to carry on, to carry on. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh, that's crazy. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Like I say, let's see. Blood, Sweat, and Tears did 10 songs, and they started at 1:30. At 3:30 in the morning on Monday, actually. Remember, people had to go to work and everything, but some people stayed for the concerts and stuff. I think a lot of those people didn't work. But 3:30 in the morning, Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young came on, and they did a couple of things. They'd only actually played, they'd only been together for a little while, and they'd only played one time in public before that. And one of the things they said is, hey, this is the second time we've played, and we're scared shitless. That's what they said. But they did a song called Long Time Gone. It's a very much about, well, the environment back then, the Vietnam War, the fact that the government really didn't listen to them at the time. They didn't feel as though they were. And this is one of the songs called Long Time Gone. I hope I can remember it. I think it was in the movie.
It's been a long time coming. It's gonna be a long time gone. And it appears to be a long, appears to be a long, it appears to be a long time. It's a long, 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 long time before the dawn. Turn any corner. Here, you must hear what the people say. You know there's something that's going on around here. It surely won't stand the light of day. No.
And it appears to be a long, appears
Yes,
to
it
be
does.
a long, appears to be a long
Time, such a long, long time before the dawn. Speak out. You've got to speak out against the madness. You gotta speak your mind if you dare. But don't try to get yourself elected. If you do, you had better cut your hair. Hey Laura, how you doing? So good to see you.
appears to be a
Long time. It's a long, long, long time for the dawn. Oh yeah. It's been a long time coming. It's gonna be a long time gone. But you know, the darkest hour is always just before the dawn. And it appears to be a long, appears to be a long, appears to be a long time. Such a long, 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 long time for the dawn.
Heck of a way to end the song. All right, so I've only got a couple left. One of them is by a band by the name of Sha Na Na. Now, Sha Na Na, they were actually a bunch of, I think it was Columbia college students in New York, and they had gotten together and did this 50s show, and Jimi Hendrix saw them at one of the shows, and they were really a great show to watch. So he told the folks from the producers of Woodstock, and they went down to see him, and they hired him to come do this show. They didn't pay them a lot, but they did do the show. And they came in this gold lame jackets and 50 stuff sleeves rolled up, and they seemed like they didn't fit, but they did the show. But they also did the show at 7:30 in the morning on Sunday. 7:30 in the morning. They did 12 songs. They did 50 songs. So I'm going to do one of those here called At the Hop. It was originally Danny and the Juniors that did this, and they did their version with Bowser and all that. With choreographed dancing and stuff. Ba 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 ba. At the hop. Well, you can rock it, you can roll it, you can stomp it, even stroll it at the hop. When the record starts spinning, eucalypso and you're jigging at the hop. Do the dance sensations and are sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. Well, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop. Where the jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop. All the cats and the chicks can get their kicks at the hop. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop, oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Wow, wow. Let's go to the hop. Let's go. Woo. Oh, yeah. Roll, you can really stomp and stroll it at the hop. When the record starts spinning, eucalypso and you're cheeking at the hop. Hop. Do the dance sensations and I'm sweeping the nations at the hop. Oh, you can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop. Where the jockey is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop. All the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop. Let's go! Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Oh baby. Let's go to the hop. Let's go to the hop. Ba 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 ba. At the hop. All right, so I'm going to do one more song officially here, and that's the guy who closed the show, and that's Jimi Hendrix. Now, Jimi Hendrix did 18 songs. He started at 9 in the morning, and he finished just before noon, I do believe. And people were packing up and leaving, but some of the people were still saying, remember, it's 9 o'clock on Monday, and your concert you were supposed to be there at. Many of you told your parents that, hey, we're just going for the weekend, we'll be back on Monday. And then they had to drive, and they had to go get their cars and find them and get them working and all kinds of stuff. Jimi Hendrix did, again, 18 songs, and one of them was this one, and it's one of my favorite Jimi Hendrix songs. Well, it's one of the earliest Jimi Hendrix songs that I can remember. And I want to thank you guys all for coming. Jody, thank you so much for hosting. Thank you guys all for staying as long as you can. Rebecca, it's good to see you. Catch Rebecca's shows whenever you can. This is called Purple Haze.
Purple haze all in my brain. Lately things don't seem the same. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Purple haze all around. Don't know if I'm coming up or down. Am I happy or in misery? Whatever it is, that girl put a spell on me. Help me! Help me! Oh, no, no. Purple haze all in my eyes. Don't know if it's day or night. You got me blowing, blow my mind. Is it tomorrow or just the end of time? Ooh, help me. Oh, yeah. Purple haze. Oh, no, no. Oh, help me. Help me, baby. Can't go on like this. You're making me blow my mind. My mind. Oh, it's painful, baby.
All right, so pretty much that was my show. I want to thank you guys all for coming. I don't know who mentioned it earlier, but they said that, I don't know if they're still here or not, but they said that White Rabbit was one of the ones that made the show for them, and I didn't have that on my list. I hadn't planned on it, but I'll go ahead and, if I can find it, I'll go ahead and do that one as the last song tonight. That was a Gray Slick one. That was a Jefferson Airplane one. Again, thank you all for coming. Thank you for taking care of Jody. Thank you for taking care of the venue. And we will see you very soon. Watch for us in the events. And I want to thank Sarah so much for putting this venue together and giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
It's been a fantasy of mine to always perform at Woodstock. So thank you guys for letting me.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits, and you know you're going to fall, tell him a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small. When the man on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you've just had some kind of mushroom, and your mind is moving low. Go ask Alice, I think she'll know. Well, logic and proportion walking backwards in the Red Queen's off her head. Remember what the doorbell said. Feed your head. Feed your head.
Getting a little hoarse. I think it's time to stop. Hey, guy. Hey, guys, thank you for coming out. Thanks the band for playing, Miss Janice for sure. Thank you there. Bonds, thank you. Jim for sticking around. I know you're a busy man, so thank you for sticking around. I want to thank Sarah for jumping up and helping us out. That was fantastic. I had such a good time tonight, and I hope we get the chance to do this again sometime. Maybe next year, all right? Maybe I'll not talk as much next year. But I just had to tell the story. I've been so into this story for so long. Thank you guys all for coming.
To Bruce Hornsby, who in 1991 took part in a project celebrating the songs of Elton John and Bernie Taupin. It was a star-studded cast, I have to say. People like the Beach Boys, Kate Bush, Eric Clapton, Joe Cocker, Tina Turner, The Who,